What is up, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live with this 10-game NBA DFS slate. So it's a massive 10-gamer, so I'm just going to kind of go over the core picks. We do have UFC videos coming out tonight also. I didn't want to kind of overload, so I just wanted to go ahead and just knock this out and just do, no pun intended, knock this out and do just a core pieces here and there at each position. I didn't want to go game by game because it is a 10-gamer. I like to do game by games when it's like a 7-6-5 gamer, so on and so forth. So I didn't really want to do the massive 10-game breakdown. But before we begin, y'all don't want to hear me just babble on. Y'all want to hear the picks. So before we begin, hit the like button for me. Definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's been a ton, as y'all know. Let's dig into this 10-gamer for the core pieces. So point guard position. So we have a lot of O's, we have a lot of Q's, so on and so forth. So the guy that I'm looking at, if there is no Lowry, which I believe Lowry has already been ruled out, like I said. So I'm all in on Malachi Flynn. Give me all of Flynn here. That's definitely not how you spell it. At 6'2", he can still get it done, in my opinion. I like him at 6'2". I like the upside that Malachi Flynn has, especially against Orlando, which we know how bad Orlando's defense is. I'm all in on Malachi Flynn. Looking to a guy with still no James Harden, looking to a guy like Kyrie Irving at 9'9". He put up big numbers last game that he decided to play in. 59 points, almost 60. So I'm all in on Kyrie Irving. I like him here at the high price of 9'9". VanVleet, once again, I don't mind going to him at the shooting guard position and the point guard position at 7'9". He has upside. And it's going down at more guys. D'Angelo Russell's in play only if he doesn't come off the bench. If he starts, I don't mind him. Corey Joseph now. So let's look at Corey Joseph on Detroit now. So because of no Corey Joseph and no Dennis Smith Jr., I'm going right back to the well on a guy like Killian Hayes. And I don't mind going to Saban Lee. Both rookies are seeing good minutes now, 25, 17, 21 minutes. Killian Hayes is getting good minutes. I really want to produce him. I don't mind going to Saban Lee at 3-1 as a value piece. 16 minutes, he has upside at that. So you can definitely go to one of those guys as a lower price option. And then wrapping this up at this position, there's not much else really. Reggie Jackson, if there's no Kyrie and Paul George once again. Kobe White's just not producing. Goran Dragic's meh. Kendrick Nunn meh. So that's where I'm mainly looking at, though, for the value. Shooting guard position, like I said, you can definitely go to VanVleet. I like him at 7'9". Kyrie Irving, 9'9", definitely in play, in my opinion. Zach LaVine, though, is the big. This is big now. Because there's no Zach LaVine for 10 to 14 days, this lineup's going to have to step up. So let's look at the guys on the Chicago team and in this matchup. So let's go right here to Chicago. So think about this for a minute. They have a guy like Javonte Green, which he's not seeing minutes, or you can go to a guy like Garrett Temple or Denzel Valentine. I like this team a lot. So let's just go run it back for 1 second. So on the Chicago side, with no Zach LaVine, it's going to be a combination of who are they going to play. It's always going to be Vucevic. We'll talk about it in a minute. And they're obviously going to try to run either a guy like Garrett Temple, who has seen upside at the 3,000 price tag. He can definitely produce. If we look back at his old games, 21, 17, 10, 12, 21, he plays massive minutes. So I think he's going to give even more minutes. So I know it's weird to say Garrett Temple's a value play, but I don't mind it. You can obviously go to another guy if you think Kobe White's going to do good. I don't mind running to Kobe White. So this Bulls team, I want to see the starting lineup because it's going to be interesting to see what they do now with no Zach LaVine because that takes a massive hit to their usage rates. But continuing at the shooting guards, I don't mind Anthony Edwards in this matchup. You can certainly look to him. He's seeing massive minutes. So the shooting guard position is weird to me because I don't mind going to either Brad Beal at 8'9", under 9K. You can definitely look to him. Like I said, VanVleet at 7'9", I like Anthony Edwards. So shooting guards isn't my favorite position, but I'm locking and loading VanVleet here. Power forward, there's no Siakam. So is this Chris Boucher time? All I can do is shake my head and think, is it Chris Boucher time? Because if it is, I'm all in on Chris Boucher. So, but looking at Zion at 10,000 against Washington, I'm all in on that. I don't mind Julius Randle 9.6. Having Durant still in minutes is iffy to me. No OG Anunoby. So let's go look at the Raptors now. So Stanley Johnson, Watanabe, or Boucher? Who do you trust more? I'm trusting Boucher. So looking at Miles Bridges still with no Gordon Hayward, I love him here against Brooklyn. I think he's going to be the guy that I'm locking and loading here. I like that at the shooting forward position. So, or I skipped over the shooting forward position. Let's go back and take a minute at the power forward or at the shooting forward. So, looking at the shooting forwards, I skipped over on accident. Luka Doncic at 10-8 against New York. No, thank you. Jimmy Butler 9-2 against Minnesota, maybe. But I like Brandon Ingram down 8-5. I like that a ton. Like I said, I don't mind Anthony Edwards. Michael Porter Jr., maybe. Gary Trent Jr. is a questionable tag, so I don't mind going to him if he's in play. We just need to wait and see. Dorian Finney-Smith, though, is proving me wrong in a lot of places. He's looked good lately, here and there. But the guy I'm really going to go to and focus in on is Brandon Ingram at 8-5. I like that a ton. And now let's go to the power forward position. Like I said, Zion Williamson definitely a play at 10,000. Look to a guy like Miles Bridges, who I'm locking and loading in. I don't mind Roko again, the matchup that he's in. More senior, 5'6", maybe. Like I said, Dorian Finney-Smith is in play to me. Isaiah Roby's cheap in this matchup alone. If he starts, I don't mind going to him. So just keep your eye out on the news at the power forward position. On the center, last but not least, lock and load Vucevic here. I don't know what else to say. Lock and load Vucevic here. I'm all in on Vooch. With no Zach LaVine, somebody's going to step up. So I think it's going to be Vooch. I'm all in on him. Karl-Anthony Towns, no thank you in this matchup. I don't want Joel Embiid against this matchup either, man. You can give me some Bam Adebayo and Zion Williamson. I like both of that. I like Jovel, seeing the minutes he's playing. Chris Boucher, risky, but if you want to play him, play him. And then going down for the value play, Nurkic at 5'5". He's always a value play until he gets the bigger minutes. And then DeMarcus Cousins. Let's talk about this for a second. DeMarcus Cousins, 15 minutes, 13 points. Look at the minutes he's playing. He's all over the place. I just don't know what to think about that. I'm not playing him. I just wanted to take him in and look at it. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for us, guys. Thank y'all for tuning into this massive NBA DFS slate. This is the core four that I'm playing. Malachi Flynn, Fred VanVleet, Miles Bridges, and Nikolai Vucevic. Again, hit the like button for me like usual, and definitely check out the UFC content coming up tonight. Have a great and safe rest of your night, everybody.